My name is Dr. Kwame Otinjesi. I'm with the Department of Telecommunication Engineering at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Kumasi, Ghana. I did my master's and PhD in the University of Electronics, Science and Technology of China, in China. Right, yeah. And I specialized in antenna design, and I was with the Department or School of Communication and Information Engineering over there. Why KNUST? One, because it's about the only premier university in Ghana that offers telecommunication engineering and has my specialty as one of the specialties the department works with. And this on the lighter side, but this is my home. This is why I had my undergrad. They gave me the opportunity to go to China, so yeah. So I'm currently working on using characteristic mode analysis to design planar antennas, but yeah, I'm jumping right into the challenges of it, right? Yeah. Basically, with antenna research in the field of antenna design, when you do stuff on the PC, you'd have to actually fabricate it in real life and then test to see if it works. But we don't have those equipment here to undertake such stuff. So after coming up with the designs and all the theories and everything on my PC, I would have to send it to people in different countries to help me fabricate it and then test to see if it actually works like it does on the computer. And sometimes most of the time it's tough. So it's caused me to change a bit, even though I'm still working with what I know, I'm branching into some form of deep learning, artificial intelligence stuff. So the need as in my needs or
the general need.
Oh, okay.
What is the seeking to?
Oh, okay. So basically in the field of antenna design, most of the researchers do stuff because based on the experience, right? So you start working on it. Normally the theories are a bit abstract, but then we have to come up with something tangible, right? So designing antennas is a bit tough because the theories are not readily available. Even though they are available, they are not that readily available. But then if we use the characteristic mode analysis I mentioned, it makes visualizing things in the physical realm easier. So it's easy jumping from theory to the actual practical implementation. So that's why I'm looking to use that theory to design antennas. Yeah. Currently, using the theory would help future researchers to better understand how antennas work and how to design them. And two, everything wireless, all forms of wireless communications need some antenna somewhere, right? And you would all agree with me, almost all technological devices currently are getting smaller and smaller, right? So we need smaller antennas as well. So yeah, if the theory comes up with those antennas, one, it will help researchers, and then two, it will help people in the industry as well to, implement them in their devices. Yeah. So I mentioned one, I'll mention it again. Yeah, so basically there is this equipment, for instance, called a vector network analyzer, right? I've not seen one in Ghana, right? Yeah, like throughout Ghana. I hear there is one at NCA, but even with that, it doesn't really work as we would want it to work. Yeah, so that's one. There is a need for an anechoic chamber. We don't have that here, right? So the equipment to undertake the research, they're expensive, yes. But I feel if we could get at least one here, it could serve at least West Africa, because I doubt these equipments can even be found in any West African school. Yeah. But in China, my school had, my laboratory had one or two vector network analyzers, which I could really just use. Right? Yeah. Why, I don't know, but this is my experience, right? So in China, the industries worked closely with the universities. So in my university, for instance, in my lab, I realized there was one time my professor had to work on a project for Huawei. Right? Yeah. So, he was really getting everything we needed from Huawei, like when it came to equipment, money, like whatever we needed, right? But over here, the industries wouldn't, I don't know why, but then, yeah, I mean, they would rather import the stuff than engage us in research, right, to help them. So it makes acquiring funds a bit tough. Yeah, and that's why, for instance, I mentioned when I do something, I have to send it to people abroad to help fabricate and get it tested. Those people are normally my mates from China who are in schools in different parts of the world who knew me or know me. So they'll just pay over there and then, they become a part of the research, right? Yeah. So it's tough. When it comes to that, I feel, in as much as we say we are more theoretical based, I still feel comparatively there is not much of a gap. Yeah, because personally, I had my undergrad here, went for my master's there, and I didn't really have any issues transitioning. I doubt any of my colleagues who were there had that issue. I mean, there is one lecturer here who was the first international student to graduate from my school, right? Yeah, with a PhD. I mean, the man standing behind you he got so many awards. He also schooled here, the same school, right? Yeah, so with that, I don't think we have a problem with that, right? Yeah, especially with the undergrad studies. With the postgrads, probably they'll need more practicals, but with the undergrads, I feel what they do here is more than enough to get them doing great things afterwards. Right? Personally, I'm a visual learner, so my way of trying to help with that is to try as much as possible to make everything I talk about as practical as possible. Because again, it's engineering, so everything has to be something they see or have felt before. Right? Nice, home is home, right? There's no place like home. Yeah, that one, it's a given. When you come home, you'd be very happy.